Hello, Lucy.
Hello.
Are you excited to learn the flute today?
Yes,
Your
I am.
first day on this new instrument. See, you brought your own. That's excellent. So, the flute is your reedless woodwind. Probably the best, too. You have this, yes, just make sure to have this on the bottom because you don't want to just drop your flute on the ground. That would be bad. So, you want to open it up. Great. Oh, that's a beautiful flute. So, flute has 3 parts. Do you know the names of any of them? That'd be great.
Yes.
Yes.
This is the head joint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is the foot joint.
Yes, just like a body.
And is this the body?
It is the body. Wow, that was great. So, first part we're going to work on is producing a tone. So, you'll need your head joint. Now, I already said it was a reedless instrument, so you have your embouchure plate, and that's where you make all your noises. So if you just, it's kind of, I like to think of it as just giving a little kiss. You put your bottom lip just there, maybe a little bit, yeah, that's good, and try to just blow. Oh, there you go. That was a nice tone. Okay. Yes, that's beautiful. Okay, wow. So you feel how the easiest way? Make sure to keep a nice focused tone. So you're not blowing in. You're just kind of, it's not a bottle cap either, though. You get it. Yes, I'm very impressed. Many students have quite some issues. So, oh, rats. Okay. Now, before we start playing, we're going to touch on some proper instrument care.
Okay.
Because it's pretty important. So, you want to put that back? You have your 3 parts. Now, and you don't have a cloth?
I have a clarinet one I can borrow.
Okay, excellent. Because you do, after every practice session or performance, you want to swab out your instrument so that it doesn't get wet in there, and you don't want to prematurely age your pads either, you know. They're pretty expensive. You want to keep them as long as you can. So you start with the bottom, your foot joint, and then move up the flute because this will have the least amount of, it's not saliva, it's just the hot air. It's just the condensation, I guess. So I use one of these. This is actually better. It's a better choice. Just swab up. If you have any problems with sticky pads, you can use like a coffee filter or a piece of paper, and you just pull it out. Great. And then every like 3, 4, 5 months, you should have your flute inspected. Just have it tuned up. That being said, we're going to start producing pitches. So that's exciting. So, yes, start with your head joint. You see, I'm sure that yours has something. You see this A, you can line them up. That'll be the easiest way. But if it didn't have a distinguishing factor, you want your embouchure hole to be right in line with your keys. Yep. And then your foot joint. The foot joint is primarily used for tuning. So you could actually play it without it, but there are some notes that just wouldn't be the same, and that would be unfortunate. You want to have this screw in line with that. Yes, just like that. Because when you put your fingers on it, oh yes, you're very close. There, and there. And then, yep, right there. Oh, that's great. Let me see the back. Yeah, that looks correct to me. You look pretty comfortable with that. Is everything feeling okay? Okay, excellent. So, the first pitch we're going to work on producing, B flat. B flat, first finger, this pinky, and your thumb. And you just create that nice easy sound you made on your knuckles. Yay! That's so exciting. That was great. Want to do it again? Very nice, very nice. We'll move on then. Up to C. So you take this one off and take your thumb off.
You hold it up.
A majority of your flute is going to be like thumb supported here. Yeah, well this one won't have your thumb at all, and you don't want to put it back down anywhere. So the way I always played the flute is kind of rest a little here too. tuning different. We haven't tuned it up. That's fine because we're not really tuning to anything. The way you can tune it is to move your head joint in and out. You can see mine has a very big difference versus. So when you're adjusting your flute, you just push it in or out to figure out. You can also just minute differences in pitch can be used here, but you want to primarily just tune it here. So let's play B, C. Well, B flat C. So you had, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah! Good work. And then we'll do our last pitch that we're going to learn today, and that's D. So you come from C, and it's kind of like the opposite, because you take up your first finger, put down, yeah. Yes, that's great. Yeah! That sounds great. Do it again. Yeah. And I like your posture. You might want to put it up just a little bit, because if you want it to be a little parallel with the ground, I'm a lazy flautist, but that sounds really great. So we'll move on to some ear training. Okay. Do, do, do.
You can actually
Yeah, that's good. That sounds great. We can try at your own speed, of course. Yeah, that sounds very good. Again, you want to keep a watch, because I do it all the time. Play it down here. It's just lazy flute playing, and it's gonna feel unnatural. Also, how are you feeling with your breath support? Because I know for beginning flautists, that's something that affects them a lot.
It's okay right now.
Yeah, that's excellent. So if you just keep breathing from your core, yeah, I think you're really well on your way.
Thank you.
If you want to talk about tonguing a little bit, you're going to have to do some articulations and just, it's like a tip of the tongue kind of thing. Like, it would be like, do, yeah, versus like, more of a, like a, you see? A little higher up on your lip. See, just a little, yeah, I know. Yes, you did, and it was great. See, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that sounds great. Do you have any questions?
How do I play up the octave?
Oh, that's all about your breath. So you can see that. Yeah. So you just want to have a very focused airstream that's a little faster for high notes until you get to the next octave up. Then they start dropping different fingers. But that's basically all you have to do, because you could go from like.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think you're well on your way. Any more questions?
No, thank you.
This was a great lesson. Thank you so much, Lucy.
You're welcome.
You were really good.